be a big man to compete in the NBA.
Not us, Shorty.
That's right. Allen and Jerome. That's us. We gonna creep on in.
Creeping like a creeper.
And drop some Stephon Marbury inner city funk.
I'd love to see the face of the fool trying to D my slamming moves to the hole.
Yo, David, you may be bigger than me, but you need to get yourself some copper tone lotion.
Why that, baby?
Cause you just got burned.
Best opening night since 2016-2017 against the Warriors in Golden State when we, ran them out of the gym the same way we ran the Mavericks out of their gym and spoiled Cooper Flagg's debut. Wemby has returned to basketball since, those closest games to my birthday last season, against the Celtics in Boston during the rodeo road trip. Tore that shit up like Terry Labonte with 40 points for Sterling Marlin and 15 points for Mako Waltrip, or in Spurs Talk, Boban Marjanovic and Harrison Barnes 40, or Matt Bonner 15, or Vinny Del Negro, the only true 15 other than Bonner, because everybody else has been fucking imposter and hot garbage. So let's talk about it. So it was a close game, to start things off. The first and second quarter was neck and neck, but then something ignited the Spurs to go on this run whenever that started, to the point where, Wembenyama, Area 51 right here, went living La Vida Loca like Ricky Martin, written by Robbie Draco Rosa and Desmond Child. And Wemby continued to go fucking crazy. And it was on from there as a momentum gainer for the silver and black. I mean, wow. Even David Jones Garcia saw minutes, even if it was garbage time. Then even in garbage time, tore that shit up like Terry Labonte. Dylan Harper had himself a game. It was not great, but good. It was not terrible either, but it's the first game jitters, so he still has a lot to learn. I don't even think Carter got a chance to, sniff the floor, but unfortunately, he didn't get to show his potential, because I don't even think he scored a single point. I recall, look at Wembenyama swatting that shit away, and look at this bang bang Tito Puente and one, after we had gained a lot of momentum and went on the run and started running away from these frauds from Dallas. Nothing against Mavs fans. I'm just shit talking in the heat of the moment as a passionate Spurs fan. Castle picking up right where he left off from his rookie season. KJ3 is back on the big body with his own identity after letting Chris Paul wear the 3 for his iconic career identity. It was all San Antonio for most of the night. Even J-Mac got a piece of the actual. Here, he gives an assist to KJ. I don't think J-Mac's, lone bucket made into this highlight reel, but I'm glad he got to score something. I don't think Bismack scored in garbage time. Oh, look at that. Wembenyama with one of his 7 crazy dunks. I know David scored in garbage time, and I think, J-Mac scored right before garbage time, but I know Bismack didn't score, but he came in with less than 3 minutes left in the game when it was all but over and the bench is emptied. But he'll have 81 more chances to score. We still have 3 players hurt, technically 4, but we do not speak of the imposter and Patty Mills number, because fuck them. They should have given him the 88, if anything, as a fair compliment, saying you can't have this number. It's being saved to be retired in the rafters for one of our all-time franchise greats. But hey, like I said, Mitch Johnson, Brian Wright pop in the front office, never fucking learn. But look at this. Dylan Harper knocking down some threes in garbage time. Harrison Ingram got some playing time and got to show what he was made of. Look at David. Look at him. Look at that man go. If he can do this, what he did in the summer league and preseason with the big boys, he could become something special in San Antonio, even off the bench. Here's what Wembenyama had to say.
It was a dream, so I liked it. But, it all helped me. I think the main thing, my summer revolved around my physical development and my trip to China. That's what it was about. And Hakeem, in terms of scoring, that doesn't really get much better, so it can only be beneficial.
Your teammate is the reigning Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle, 22, 7, and 6 tonight. What can you say about his development and chemistry with you?
Oh, we talked about purposeful before, he's just incredible. His ability to get downhill, and when we get Fox back as well, it's, he can make plays that I don't see anybody else do that. Those dunks. It's crazy powerful.
Victor, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, motherfucker. Wemby tore that shit up like Texas Terry Labonte, so you can fucking talk your shit all you want, Wembenyama. I mean, hell of a game. If you could stay healthy, then you could win Defensive Player of the Year, NBA MVP, and Most Improved Player all in 1 year, and even go to the fucking playoffs and have, and make your playoff debut in the NBA. And if the whole rest of the squad can get healthy, it's Bob Vila, look out. So the whole league's gonna fucking be cooked. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's game against the Pelicans, so no Craftsman truck race in Martinsville for me. Have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. I'll see you all for the next video, which will be tomorrow night when we go over the Spurs game versus the Pelicans in New Orleans for our second Spurs game review of the season, which will be our first Spurs game of the season we'll be watching with our announcers, Jacob Toby and Sean Elliott, before the home opener on Sunday afternoon during the Old Dominion 500 in Martinsville, while we're watching that and the then said Spurs game at the same time. Race on the TV, game on the computer. See you later, everyone. Go Spurs, go Spurs, bitch. Oh mama, Wembenyama. And as late as November 1st, we'll get to say swipe on the fox. Go Spurs, go!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.